Acha. So overthinking is one of those things that you do to yourself and harm yourself. Okay. And it is one of those things that when the it is out of control, it acts as a precursor for your bad mental health. But there are ways to handle that as well. But before going to the ways to handle that, let us understand that why it is happening to you and what exactly is happening to you. What happens is, you have a thought that okay, if you take the most common examples that everybody goes through is you know uh, tension or maybe some kind of uncertainty about our future, or like careers wise I'm talking about, love life also you can talk about. So there, then you set a certain goal in your life that okay, if I achieve this, then I'm going to be happy, and my life is going to be settled by then. But many times what happens in life is you don't actually get that particular goal. So that when you don't get that goal, your mind goes into the state of really baffledness, that okay, now what, okay, this was unexpected, this is not how it should go. And then you try to mend your ways, that and you don't accept the reality. You go, you stay in those thoughts, you stay in those expectations of yours, that okay, this is not what was supposed to happen, but I will act according to my plan itself. But remember, that plan was applicable when that goal was reached. But in reality, what is happening? That goal is nowhere in reality. That goal is not existent anymore. Is it is left in the past now. Now what you have to do is now formulate another plan. And your mind, maybe out of many reasons, that it does not want to come out of the comfort zone, or maybe if it is already out of that comfort zone and it is too tired to formulate a new plan for it. And uh, if not that, then maybe just the real ambitions and expectations that you had with that plan, and seeing accepting that going away from you is a tough job. But you have to do that. When you don't do that, what you do is start applying those previous plans to a new thing. Now that goal which was supposed to reach, these things you were supposed to do after that. But now there's nothing but just the after plan. You're just celebrating the after party, but the celebration was linked to the achievement. Now the achievement is not existent. You have to create another thing, you have to create another goal for you, achieve that, and then plan, and then act accordingly. Now your brain will do what your brain will do is get you. You have okay. I'm not accepting that. This is not how it was supposed to be. What I will do is I'll just stick to my plan. Stick to my plan. Stick to the plan, and then now you're sticking. You are sticking to the plan. The rest of the world is not. The rest of the world is still in the reality, and you are in a delusional state. What your mind will do is create thoughts. Now, these thoughts will be really harmful for you. Let me tell you how. These thoughts will come one after the other. How? You have a thought, okay, this is not how it went. Now, what should I do? I'll stick to the plan. When I stick to the plan, people will not accept it, because for people, the reality is still there. But for you, you have entered a different world of yours, created by your mind and your thoughts. Now, I have created my world. I'll stick to why the world is not accepting me. Is there a problem with me? What is the problem with me? Why is everybody, uh, why does everybody hate me? Why does No one understands me. Why don't I have anyone to go with? I am alone. I am lonely. I am angry. I am depressed. I am have anxiety. I have suicidal thoughts. I am suicidal. I will. No, come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Don't go that far. Don't let your mind go that far. What do you have to do when you have these thoughts like, man, people are not accepting me? Why is no does no one understand me? Do one thing. Stopping these thoughts is really a bit of a task, but there's a simple exercise that you can do is ask yourself, okay, now what? Now what is going to happen? Earlier, what was happening is your mind was in itself asking that question and directly answering it. The question did not exist as a thought. Now you have to make that thought. Now that question, you have to bring that question into your mind. And now there's a question: what will happen next? What would my next thought would be? Now, when you question your mind does not go that deep into the conversations. Now, when mind is not going into those deep conversations, you simply have your answers in your hand, and you will come out of that state. For instant, for an instant, like it won't be for long. You'll have to control yourself. That's where your internal willpower and how strong you are emotionally from inside. That is what is going to matter. Now, there is nothing uh, else like for overthinking when we talk about these are just your thoughts. Okay, you'll have to accept the reality in the first place. If you don't, it's okay. It's nowhere your fault that it did not happen like that. It did not go that way. Okay, there are many aspects to one reality, but take time. Okay, take time to accept those realities. Take time to handle yourself. You know, keeping yourself all together also is a great thing. When you keep yourself together, you have achieved greatest heights of mental health. Why? Because keeping yourself together means that you did not let your thoughts, you did not let your emotions and feelings affect another individual. So, if you have your own world, everybody has their own worlds of imagination, which is different from reality. But that is great. That is a great thing until and unless this world of imagination is not affecting the real world. If it is affecting the real world, not for you, but for someone else, that's the worst case. But if it's not affecting others for the time being, but affecting you, we can handle it. Okay, we'll have time. We have many exercises and we have many things to keep ourselves together that we can do. But don't think it of it as keep if I'm not able to keep my if I'm not affecting others but still I am affected and keeping myself together isn't enough. Trust me, when you're going through something, this is the best you can, like keeping yourself together, keeping the calm. Okay, uh, take help. Okay, ask for help. It is nowhere bad. And coming back to the topic that overthinking will never let you do that. Okay, so take a break from your thoughts. Take a break from your imaginative world. Enter into the real world. Okay. Now, when you are in this real world, there are many people around you. Okay. If there are no people, there are professionals to help. There are, these people are not close, maybe that's also a point of your overthinking that's stopping you. Many times, who your real friends and the closest and what we call what whom we call as our best friends, these are just the people who we trust, that you decided to trust them one day, and then you open up and then they accept, they understand. many times we also, as human beings, as individuals, personally, I did not give a chance to anybody. I always had a shield in front of myself that no, I don't want anybody. I can handle this on my own. I can handle this on my own. But trust me, many times there are things when there are times when you cannot exit that imaginative world on your own. You need somebody or need someone's help. Then you what you can do is that go around, look around. Every time, every single time, every single case I have seen, there is always someone who's there, but your mind will not let you see him or see her or see that person. That person could be your mother, your father, your friend, your siblings, your grandparents, or maybe God or anyone you cherish. Ki you will cherish. First of all, let me clear that. You will cherish. At that time, you are just like, okay, he's just a person. I don't hate him, but I don't cherish him also for the time uh, at that time. Currently, I don't know. They're like, no, okay, okay, no, 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 no. But just break this shield for a time. Let that person enter your life. Let that person help you. And then you can come out.